Hey guys, Aaron here from FPL City. Well, it's back. The Premier League Fantasy Football League is back. And we've got some new teams to play with. We've got Leeds United, Fulham, and West Bromwich Albion. They're very good teams, and I think they could do well this season. Before I move you onto my team, I was debating to put some City players in, but when I heard the game had been postponed between Aston Villa and Manchester City, and the Man United game got postponed because I was putting some Man United players in there as well, I decided to leave that till game week 2. And if the games had been postponed, then I would have a totally different lineup. So, let's begin. And let's have a look at my team for game week 1 of the Fantasy Premier League for the first time. Up first, McCarthy from Southampton. He was really good last season against my team, Manchester City, and hopefully he can continue on in the actual seat. Continue doing well for Southampton, maybe even a top 5 finish. But I think they've still got a long way to go yet before they can clear themselves champions. Next, my defenders, Alexander-Arnold from Liverpool. Liverpool were just amazing last season, and between him and Van Dijk was very hard. I didn't know which one to pick, but looking at my team, balancing my team out, I think Alexander-Arnold was the best pick to put in the team. Next is Vinagre from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Can't fault them at all. Very good last season, and hopefully they continue up in the first game week. Next is Walker Peters from Southampton. Yet again, very good last season, Southampton. Give them all the credit. Give them credit because they did really well. And I think Walker Peters is a good defender for Southampton anyway. Next, my midfielders, and we've got a captain. Yes, we've got Mohamed Salah. Who else was I going to pick? Mohamed Salah, brilliant player. I could not fight him at all. Thought he's a talent at all. He was just brilliant last season, and I can see why Klopp made him a good player, bit of a team. Next, Christian Pulisic. Although he's out injured, I could see him coming quite soon back to the Premier League for first game week. Hopefully I'm correct, because he's apparently a good replacement for Eden Hazard, who was also a very good player, but Christian Pulisic not getting up to Hazard's status yet for me yet, but who knows, he could do it for me this season. Next, we've got Saka from Arsenal. Liverpool and Arsenal. They will bring it to the FA Cup. I haven't seen the Community Shield game yet, so our future Aaron's going to look forward to seeing that, the highlights. And full credit to Arsenal for getting this far. Next is Saint Maximin. Now, when I went back to Manchester City, this is going back to Manchester City and Man United, I was thinking of having Kevin De Bruyne in where Saint Maximin was. But then I heard that the game had been postponed, and I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? Kevin De Bruyne is probably one of the best players for Manchester City. I was debating last night over my coffee. Do I put in a player who's going to do well, or have him as a reserve player for my bench. And I was watching a bit of the Premier League last night. Congratulations to #Tom, by the way. You did really well. I didn't see that coming. And I'm surprised Tex got knocked out. But both did really well at Leicester, and so did Mark Marley. He did really well beating Tex. Well done, sir. I'm sorry that both of your teams didn't set up, Tom and Mark, but you did really well. You should be proud of yourselves. Not only did you represent your club, your football was amazing. If I was taking part, I would have problems defeating you two guys because you guys were amazing. I'm sure that Watford and Bournemouth will be very proud of you both. Right, that's my midfielders. Next is Harry Kane from Tottenham. Tottenham's slightly getting better under Mourinho. I'm still waiting for that Luis Suarez to see if he comes into Tottenham because there was talk of him coming to Tottenham. I'm not sure if that was true or not, but let's see what happens. Next, Timo Werner. Initially, that was quite a shock for me. I thought he would stay at his old team. But I'm thinking, give him a go, see how he gets on. And finally, for the forwards, Jamie Vardy. When he was with Claudio Ranieri, brilliant. Couldn't fight him at all. And he's certainly getting better. And I think he's a really good contender for a Premier League team. I guess I think he's probably the best player that Leicester have got. And I can see him going for another Premier League title. Don't know if he's going to win this year, mind, but give it a go, see what happens. And then on to the bench. Now, my bench is all reserve players to make up that budget. So, I've got David Button in goal from Brighton. That's Brighton's reserve goalkeeper. Next, I've got Mitchell from Crystal Palace. I'm surprised with Crystal Palace, actually, how Vincent Guaita did. And I think Mitchell could do actually quite well before I picked him. Next, we've got a new lad from Leeds United. We've got Aileen from Leeds United. Don't know much about Leeds. I've only just seen they've been promoted. I'm going to try and watch every game I can this season, match of the day, because I only focused on my ones, Manchester City's. And let's hope. And by using match of the day, actually, it has helped me build my team up and up. And finally, we've got Souček from West Ham United. I'm impressed with West Ham again, with Felipe Anderson. He's been really well last season. And he got even Team of the Season on FIFA Ultimate Team, which is quite an achievement if you think about it. So, that's my team for fantasy football. So, I'll just go to transfers quickly. Premier League transfers, so you can have a look. So that's my team right there. I'm probably not going to change the sign-up, only because Manchester City and Man United are not playing. Right, and if they are, I'll let you know, guys. But this is my game week. I have got until September the 12th to make any changes by 11 o'clock. I'll probably not be back in time for the actual lockdown thing, but I'll make my changes on Friday. No, I'll make the push if this is my team on Saturday morning, and probably about before I go to football practice, because I play football for a county team. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more FPL City. FPL City out.